y'all, Bear here. Camp cooking time, Tuesday. And today we're going to do some braised chickpeas and some tomatoes and spinach. And so we've got some salt, some olive oil, we've got some diced tomatoes, some chickpeas, red pepper flakes, tomato powder, spinach, feta, garlic, and a lemon. We're going to braise it over a Sterno stove in the old GI mess kit half. Well, let's get started. Well, look here, while we're getting all this ready to go for you, here's a recipe. Now here's the instructions. Let's see, we want everything ready. I'm going to go ahead and get my tomatoes open. Alright, there's my tomatoes. And let's see if we can get into a Sterno. Alright, Sterno action. Gotta love the pink gel. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get a little olive oil warming up in the pan. And we're going to go in with a nice hunk of garlic. We're going to go in with some red pepper flakes. We're going to go ahead and saute the spinach first. Now, a lot of these recipes call for us to put the spinach in at the end and let it wilt down. We're going to do that in the beginning this time. I've got about 2.5 ounces of spinach here. Don't worry, it's going to get smaller and we'll have room for our other ingredients. Go ahead and add some salt to the spinach. Now, I'll tell you what, this is a recipe that just begs to be converted for freezer bag cooking. You can get all this as dry ingredients. And you can mix it up in a freezer bag, throw some hot water in it at camp, and just let it hang out and get happy. The only thing you can't get as dry is the feta. So sub in some packs of Parmesan from your local pizza shop. Let's go in with our garbanzos, and let's get our tomatoes in. Ooh, that makes for a pretty full pan there, doesn't it? We need our lemons. Get the lemon juice in there. Oh yeah. I'm using 1/4 of a lemon. And in lieu of the tomato sauce in the recipe, I'm going to use some water and Harmony House dehydrated tomato powder. About 2 tablespoons. That's going to mix with the water to make our own tomato sauce. And just take and start slowly incorporating that stuff. You don't have to be in a hurry. It's camp. You're done for the day. Relax a little bit. And we just let it cook for a little while now. Let it have time to get happy. Let the flavors stir. And we'll add just another sprinkle or 3 of salt. So once we're close with our dish, we'll take and slice up some slices of the feta and set them on there to melt. Just go in every once in a while and give it a slow stir. Everything to get hot. Everything to be all happy together. Now, in addition to this screaming to be freezer bag cooked with dry ingredients, which is, again, really easy, just go to Harmony House, order your vegetables, and put it in a freezer bag. This also screams for the addition of a carb, if you're not low carb in it, because it's kind of a low carb vegetarian dish. But man, make up some rice and put that on some rice, and you got a meal for several people. Or you could take and chunk up some sausage if you're not vegetarian and put it in there, or some chicken. A bag or can of chicken would be awesome in this. But otherwise, the cheese and the chickpeas are your protein in this dish. And if I was truly taking the time to half this recipe, it would be half a can of tomatoes and half a can of chickpeas. But what am I going to do with another half a can? cut off a hunk of that block of feta, and we're just gonna cut off some slices and put them on the top here. And if you want, just sprinkle some crumbles on there. You don't have to do the slices off the block. And I made myself a little makeshift pan or lid. I smashed a pan down, and I'm just gonna set that over to reflect the heat back and melt the cheese. In the recipe, you're supposed to broil it in the oven. We don't have a broiler at camp. We got a smashed aluminum pie pan, meatloaf pan, whatever it is. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, y'all, time for the great reveal. Are you ready? Let's see what we've got. Woo! Well, it's soft. My cheese is not quite melty. But let's go get a bite and see how it tastes. We're just gonna eat right out of the pan today. There we go. We got us a good bite. A little bit of everything on it. The spinach, tomato, chickpeas, and the feta cheese. And it's hot though. I'm not gonna jump right in here, so just hold on. Nope, not burning my mouth this week, y'all. Oh boy. I've done that. I've done it a couple times. Oh man. Wow. That was good, y'all. It was tangy with the tomato and the lemon, and then the richness and the creamy of that feta. Oh wow. And I guess the spinach is just in there for our health because I can't taste it. Oh, there's the spice. There's the spice from the red pepper flakes. It's like an afternoon. Oh, that's pretty awesome, y'all. Well, there you go. Chickpeas braised in tomatoes and spinach. And we'll see you on the trail.